Alright, so here's the Wald diffuser set on my floor. There you go, authentic. Alright, so we gotta put double side tape along the lines on the inside. It'll sit against the bumper of the car. And these are reflectors. I think they're off a Highlander. I don't remember, but I'm probably gonna wire them up to run as parking lights. This is what I'm gonna be using to prep and clean up the surface. Use a rag, dirty rag, whatever, semi-clean at least. I'm gonna use this rough sandpaper just to gore the surface a little bit, so the double side tape is gonna catch on to it and doesn't come off. I'm using, you can use 3M, but I have this from my job, Worth double side tape. It's a lot thinner than 3M, like almost half the thickness of 3M, so I figured it'll be more flush towards the body. And optional, you can use these are alcohol wipes. You can also use the general adhesive cleaner too. Let's see. Everything else here seems decent. It's just right here I have a bunch of I guess old tape. I'm gonna try to get that off right now with the sandpaper. So you can kind of see what I've done so far. Just a little bit. You could use a higher grit. This one's a 60 grit. It's really coarse, but I mean 1,000 should be fine. But I have a lot of double side tape here, so I gotta try to get all that crap off. So all the double side tape is sanded. So with the general adhesive cleaner, takes away all the dirt, grime, oils, whatever. It's really thick, so if I line it up, it almost covers pretty much the whole thing. This ain't gonna fit completely flush against the car because I know it's not very common to have it like that. There's always a gap. People usually put silicone in it, which I think is stupid, but that's just my preference because, you know, you're pretty much keeping the bumper for forever at that point with the diffuser. So ever if I want to resell it, I want to be able to keep it, you know, detachable as well. Alright, so I'm doing the final wipe down with the adhesive cleaner. Get any of my finger oils or sticky tape, anything off the surface. And start with the tape. And I might just go along the edge, maybe 1 millimeter, that's it. Because I want to keep it as close as the bumper as possible, but without having like a little gap, so I'll go ahead and do that right. So when you get to a little corner like this, you're going to have to like kind of push it to where you want, but it's going to keep these fingers. So one thing you can do is just cut a chunk out of it. See? Cut the little triangle. Boom. Finger gone. So just repeat that with both sides on all the curves. You should be good. Alright, so here's the finished product. Here's the bumper. I just cleaned it up real good with the general adhesive cleaner. I'm gonna start peeling off the tape. It lines up pretty good. So you want to just peel off a little bit, just enough where once you mount it, you can just roll it off the edges as you press. So I'm gonna make sure I clean this really good before I put on the double side tape, so there's no problems. That's two. Alright, I'm gonna slowly pull and press. Pull. Press. Look carefully, look at that seal. It's almost perfect. No gap from the double side tape. Man, it's perfect. Alright, I got them both in, but there's some gaps on the side. So towards the bottom there is a mounting hole right there from factory, and there are some here from the previous owner or my friend. So I mean, it wouldn't hurt to drill some more holes, right?